Ukraine has carried out a new series of successful operations against Russian naval and energy targets, reinforcing its growing dominance in the Black Sea and its ability to strike deep into Russia's war infrastructure. According to multiple reports, Ukrainian forces have struck at least 4 Russian vessels near key Black Sea ports. These ships are believed to be part of Russia's shadow fleet, tankers and logistics vessels used to export oil and fuel in violation of international sanctions. The Black Sea has become one of Ukraine's most effective theaters of operation. Despite having a far smaller navy, Ukraine has systematically pushed Russian naval assets away from its coastline, disrupted maritime supply routes, and damaged critical energy transport capacity. Each strike further weakens Russia's ability to finance and sustain its war. At the same time, Ukraine continues to demonstrate a decisive technological advantage on land. Ukrainian drone units now operate at a scale and precision that has fundamentally altered battlefield dynamics. Fiber optic guided drones, resistant to electronic warfare, are being used to target Russian supply vehicles, troop movements, and equipment far behind the front line. Military analysts note that Russian advances have slowed significantly as a result. In many areas, Russian forces struggle to reach engagement zones without being detected and destroyed. Russia has attempted to counter these systems through improvised concealment methods and tactical adjustments. However, these efforts have proven largely ineffective against modern surveillance and thermal detection technologies deployed by Ukrainian forces. On the ground, Ukrainian units have continued to liberate territory previously claimed by Russia. In several locations, Ukrainian flags have been raised over municipal buildings, directly contradicting earlier Russian statements of control. These developments underscore a recurring pattern in the war. Russian declarations of success are frequently followed by Ukrainian counter-operations that expose the reality on the battlefield. Ukraine has also expanded its campaign against Russia's energy and industrial base. Repeated strikes have been reported against oil terminals, liquefied petroleum gas facilities, pumping stations, and power plants. Satellite imagery and independent analysis confirm visible damage at several major sites. These targets are not random. They form the backbone of Russia's wartime economy, fueling military operations, generating export revenue, and supporting industrial production. Russia has responded with renewed attacks on Ukraine's civilian energy infrastructure, particularly during winter conditions. Power stations, substations, and heating systems have been targeted across multiple regions, leaving temporary outages and damage to residential areas. Ukrainian emergency services report that freezing temperatures have complicated repair efforts, with burst pipes and damaged heating systems affecting thousands of households. Despite this, restoration work continues around the clock, often under the threat of further attacks. Ukraine's resilience in the face of these strikes remains one of the defining features of the conflict. Energy workers, engineers, and emergency responders continue operations under extreme conditions to keep cities functioning. In parallel, Ukrainian forces have struck Russian military production facilities, including sites linked to drone manufacturing and air defense systems. Video evidence released by Ukrainian sources shows the destruction of radar installations and missile systems that had been used to threaten Ukrainian cities. Each destroyed system reduces Russia's ability to defend its own territory and occupied regions from future Ukrainian operations. Internationally, Ukraine continues to receive political and financial support from partner nations. Assistance has been directed toward maintaining essential public services, including electricity, heating, healthcare, and education, reinforcing Ukraine's capacity to sustain both its military and civilian populations. The broader geopolitical environment remains tense. Diplomatic efforts to halt the war have produced little progress, largely due to Russia's refusal to withdraw from occupied territories or provide credible security guarantees. Meanwhile, instability in other regions, including ongoing unrest in Iran, has added to global uncertainty, stretching diplomatic attention and highlighting the interconnected nature of modern conflicts. Within Europe, discussions on long-term security, defense readiness, and energy independence have intensified. Ukraine's resistance is increasingly seen not only as a national struggle, but as a central pillar of European security. Despite ongoing destruction, Ukrainian society continues to endure. Civilians adapt to air raid alerts, infrastructure damage, and daily uncertainty while maintaining social life, education, and cultural activity wherever possible. Humanitarian efforts remain active, particularly those supporting displaced children and families affected by frontline fighting. As the war moves deeper into 2026, one reality has become clear. Ukraine is not only defending its sovereignty, it is actively shaping the course of the conflict. Through innovation, resilience, and determination, Ukraine continues to weaken Russia's military capacity and expose the limits of its power. Ukraine stands, Ukraine resists, and Ukraine continues to fight for its future and for the principles of sovereignty and freedom in Europe.